good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. It is Monday, September 15th. It's actually my grandmother's birthday. Grandma Mary Capello. She's in heaven. Happy birthday, Gram. Let me talk about my weekend and get to my guest real quick because I'm excited he made the trip here just for me. Okay, so Friday I went into Queens and I had dinner with my parents because, you know, mom and dad's 90, mom's 87, and I love hanging with them. And I actually stayed over and I drove my dad to the airport the next day because he's back in Florida because he don't want to be here as the weather gets colder. I don't blame him. Saturday was Tony Landolfi's annual end of the summer bash party in his backyard in Ronkonkoma. And I just want to thank him and his beautiful wife, Karen, for hosting this party every year. We had a blast with my comedian friends from Long Island. Shout out to Kristen Tinsley and Bonnie Scalisi. And yesterday I hit the beach because it was 80 degrees out. Okay. And then I ended up going to see my friend Kenny Cowie. It's like a tongue twister today. And his band's called Rock It. And there is Raina Grown and Kenny and myself at Captrees. And later on, Ralph Bracco joined me and had dinner with Kristen Tinsley. And of course, Ray's wife, Theresa, was there. So it was a great time had by all. Let's put up pick B and say that my movie, It's Love, Bro, is on Amazon Prime. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's a romantic comedy. And I'm funny in it, so watch it. And then pick C is Saturday, September 27th. I am hosting a comedy show at my father's place in Roslyn. And there you have Dean Larratt is going to be there, Steve Marshall, and Ryan Kenny. So please come out Saturday night, the 27th, to Roslyn. Support comedians, support the arts, and it's going to be a great night of laughter. I'm excited because my friend Lou is here. Lou is here. Lou is a director. He's a producer. He's a writer. He's also directed. Lou Martini Jr., hello. How are you? Woo-hoo.
You are a busy girl.
I am, but you're a busy man.
I try to be.
And
gotta pay the bills, right?
Amen. And I'm just happy that you're here. I want everyone to get to know you. You're originally from the Boogie Down Bronx?
Born in the Bronx.
Yeah?
Yeah, raised in Queens, where you just had dinner, you just said, right?
Yeah.
Because I was just at the Parkside restaurant, which goes way back to the old
Corona.
days.
That's
Corona,
Corona, baby.
Ice King and Spaghetti Pork, which just doesn't exist anymore.
No.
For those Queens guys. But you people that live out here, I don't know how you do it. I've had to come to Long Island 3 nights in a row.
State.
2.5 hours each way, all the time. I love her. That's why I'm here. If I didn't love her, I wouldn't be here.
You're going to fly going home.
Yeah, it'll only be 2 hours going home. Okay.
No, it won't. But you actually went to a school in Long Island City. You went to William C. Bryant High School?
William C. Bryant, the Fighting Owls.
That was in Long Island City, right?
Well, no, Astoria, basically. 46th Street. Yeah.
Okay.
So but they're right next to each other.
Yeah, they
so
are.
you're close.
They're neighbors.
They're neighbors.
All right. I tried.
We're going way back. You're talking about my high school days?
Yeah,
no.
And you were a jock. You were like into like every sport out there.
I actually played high school baseball, and I was MVP of the golf team 2 years in a row.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't play anymore. No. And I know people are addicted to golf, right? Some people
are.
Played Division I baseball, amateur fighter.
Wow.
So I was almost going. Well, I was going to be a sportscaster at one time in my life.
Yes.
And it, a fork in the road came in college, and I decided to come back to New York as opposed to go to.
Well, you actually went
Ohio.
to University
of
Houston, and you got a BA in communications.
Yeah.
Correct?
What happened is my junior year in college, we started doing remember that old show? You're young, but there used to be a show
I'm
called.
not that young. I just look well
You're
preserved.
young. You're young. There used to be a show called PM Magazine on. It was very popular.
Okay.
And it was like they would do reports and stuff like that, and then they would also do like skits on the show, comedy skits.
Right.
We had that type of show in Houston locally.
Oh, nice.
And I started doing the comedy skits.
Yeah.
And I got the bug again because I was a child actor. I did a lot of work when I was a kid.
Well, we're going to talk about that too.
So I got the bug again, and I said, I'm going to go back to New York. I had a job offer to go to Ohio to do sportscasting. I said, man.
Well, you did a sports radio. You hosted a sports radio.
Yeah, back in the day for a little bit here in New York.
Yeah.
NYU station. Yeah. That's when I was thinking about doing that as a living. But again, I caught the bug.
You caught the bug.
And here I am.
There you are. And you know what?
Years later.
You were talking about when you were little. Let's go back. We're going to go way back.
Oh, way back. Okay.
To 1968. Okay, but first, before we do that,
we can even go further.
Well, we'll go further, but let's put up D because everyone has that black and white headshot. And I know you got like a little scratch going through it, but
you have an old headshot of mine?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Look at that. Not a bad looking kid. Look at that. Look at that hair.
No.
Wow.
You're a cutie.
Look like Chachi back then. Where did you get that?
Listen to me. I have my ways.
Man.
Thank you. But, we all have that old black and white headshot.
Yeah.
We all have one.
That was my first headshot.
That was your first headshot. So listen, all right. So I was going to go back to 1968 because listen, this man has like over 162 credits. He's done everything. TV, movies, theater, even voiceover work. All right. You did commercial voiceover work. You've in videos. You've dabbled in everything over the years. But I go back to 1968 and you did What's So Bad About Feeling Good opposite Mary Tyler Moore.
My first speaking part, but I actually started. And I have my first pay stub from 1964.
Really?
Yeah. That's my first,
wow.
Not recollection of working, but I had the pay stub.
Okay, that was the year I was born.
First job, yeah. See, that's right. You're a youngie.
Not that much. Hello, 4 years.
But 1968, What's So Bad About Feeling Good?
Yeah.
My dad was still around. He got me the job. I played a young boy at Mary Tyler Moore and George Papardo getting married at City Hall.
Yeah.
And they had me running up the City Hall stairs crying for my mom, who was at the top of the stairs. And they were hand in hand, and I would break them up.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe, who knows, I did it 20 or 25 times.
Right.
And somebody was still not getting it right.
Really?
And my father walked on the set and said, that's it. My kid is not running up those stairs anymore. Time. If George Papard can't get it right, I'm sorry, but we're going home. And that was it. But that was my first, speaking part.
And then in 1972, The Godfather happened. Now, your dad was an actor.
My dad was a known
Lou
character
Martini
actor at the time.
Jr.
Yeah. And what happened was, long story short, it's a very long story, but he was hired to play Luca Brasi, actually shot one day and got sick on the set. They brought him home. They took him to the hospital. He died shortly after of a stroke. He was replaced by Lenny Montana, who did a fantastic job in the movie.
Yes.
And I was a little boy at the wedding. It was what they call back in the day, which doesn't make any sense to me, but back in the day, if you did an under 5, it was called a silent bit, even though it wasn't silent.
Okay.
But they called it a silent bit.
Right.
So the wedding scene where James Caan is taking the bridesmaid upstairs in the house to go do the nasty with her. I run by him and I'm running towards the kitchen for the wedding cake and making like kid noises and stuff.
Right.
And that was so. Do you have this in your notes? I don't know if you have this.
What?
There's only one guy that had a speaking part in The Sopranos and The Godfather. Who is he? Speaking part. Only one actor. There's been a couple of guys that were in Godfather 2.
You're going to tell me.
I'll give you his initials, LMJ. Because you got like 5 pages of notes here. You don't have that? My publicist came up with that a couple years ago.
Do you consider...
Yeah, it was a speaking part. I was making kid sounds.
I remember that. I remember that scene.
Yeah.
I remember that scene. Yeah. I remember you running. Okay, so you know my story. The Godfather came. The producers of The Godfather walked into my dancing school.
Well, they don't know it. You got to tell them.
They heard it, but the producers of The Godfather walked into my dancing school, Robert Man and Bayside, and they got to pick everybody to be in the wedding scene except me because I didn't look Italian enough. I didn't look Italian enough back then.
Go figure.
And I was like, but I'm 100% Sicilian. And I was like, I was pissed. I was really upset.
My whole family's in the wedding scene because I tell you, when my father worked back in the day, my whole family worked.
Yeah.
So when I put on the wedding scene now, it's like watching a whole movie because I see my Aunt Faye, my Aunt Eva, my one aunt, may she rest in peace, Aunt Eva. The next time you watch The Godfather, watch the wedding
I'm
scene.
gonna.
And you know the camera, when the camera pans,
Yes.
you'll see this little pretty brunette lady. And every time the camera pans, she would follow the camera like this. And I'd be like, how did they not fire you? The one thing you don't do is look in the camera.
That's
but Aunt Eva would
funny.
see the camera and she'd be like,
Oh, that is so
my
funny.
Aunt Eva, God rest. But yeah,
Oh
back
my
in the days. I
God.
worked a lot when I was a kid. Yeah.
You did. You did. You did. But like I said, TV, shorts, movies, voiceover, video games. You studied acting, by the way, also.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's tell everyone you studied at HB Studios.
I studied with HB Studios. I studied with Julie Bavasso, Bobby Moresco.
The Actors Institute.
Yeah, a
the
lot of
Groundling
places.
in LA.
I was at Groundlings. Yeah. Did my improv training there back in LA when I lived in LA a few different times.
And you
wouldn't go back there now. Unless I'm doing a series and I got to be there. No reason to live in LA now.
A series. Let's put a picture E, please, because I actually wanted to be
Where
on
are you
this
getting
show.
these pictures?
I wanted to be on Love Connection.
Oh,
The Love Connection.
look at that mullet.
Remember that with Chuck Woolery?
Oh my God. Where did you get that from?
Tell me how
that's
that,
on the internet.
Tell me how that happened. How did that happen?
I moved to LA.
I wanted to find a date so bad on Love Connection.
I moved to LA and it was a job. You know, I did a bunch of reality stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
And I did the Love Connection. And
did you find love on Love Connection?
Well, we almost did because we really, really connected. And the show knew that we connected.
Yeah.
And the show kind of wanted me to ask her to marry me on the show because they'd never had a proposal on the show. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And if you go watch the 2 episodes, it's on YouTube. You can watch the first 2 episodes. I'm not going to spoil it, but you have to watch it because they say that I got the biggest laugh in Love Connection history. They actually had to stop taping from something I said. And just it's a crazy, crazy Love Connection.
Wow.
But the girl is doing very well. We didn't get married.
You didn't get
She's
married.
living in Idaho. She's a born-again Christian. And
Look at
very,
this.
very nice
How
girl.
do you know all this?
Because we used to keep in touch back in the day.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it happened.
But you're digging up Love Connection.
Love Connection,
stuff.
man.
Wow.
All right, so let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to 2002. You did this one starts. It really starts like your TV. You're doing TV all over, and you started out on America's Most Wanted. You did 1 episode.
Tell me you have a picture of that. Do you have a picture of that?
No, I don't have a pic of that.
I did America's Most
You did.
Wanted. Yeah, I did.
And then in 2004, you did the movie. You did Tony and Tina's Wedding movie version.
Well, before that, again, if we're going to go back to the 2000s, because probably the break for me was TV-wise.
Because you did take a break, too.
I did a series called Falcone on
Yes.
CBS that had a recurring role with Bobby Moresco, who I'm now with him with the Actors Gym in New York.
Yeah.
And from then on, somehow,
Knock on wood,
I never
baby.
had a bartender wait on tables again. That led to it opened some doors for me, and I continue to do a lot of TV and film stuff, and I haven't had to have a second job.
It's amazing.
Thankfully, God bless.
It's amazing.
God
So
bless.
Lou has accomplished what us struggling actors want to accomplish, and that's being a continuous working actor.
It can be done. It's difficult, but it can be done.
Yes.
It can be done.
Yeah, well, you're proof of that. You really are. And it's also building relationships, and people who have worked with you know your work and they want to work with you again. They know
Well, we just had dinner beforehand because we're dear friends. We wanted to catch up and stuff. And one of the things we had talked about is, to me, the most important word in this business, and I tell all young actors is this: it's perception. It's what you perceive yourself to be in this industry.
Right.
You have to be fair and honest with yourself and what you think you can accomplish, and what roles you can play and things like that, and also what the business perceives you to be. Are you a good person? Are you a troublemaker on set? Are you of good character? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about perception. It's going to continue to keep you working, or maybe not.
Right.
Get you so much work. You know, it's what you perceive yourself to be and what the business perceives you to be.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. It's all about perception.
Thank you for telling everyone that.
Yeah, perception.
That's great. But you did the movie Tony and Tina's Wedding. That was what Mila Kunis
did the original.
And Joey McIntyre.
Original off-Broadway show first as an original cast.
You did, because you did theater. You did theater.
I did theater.
You dabbled in the theater.
Yes.
And you
still do theater.
And and you did Tony and Tina's Wedding back then.
Yep, was in the original cast, 89 to 92.
And you also did, what else did you do?
Which led me to Murdered by the Mob.
Murdered by the Mob. That sounds familiar. Murdered by the Mob.
I'm in the original Murdered by the Mob crew, which you guys all know.
You did that back in the 90s, right?
Yeah, when it first started.
And you played Johnny.
I played Johnny, and I think Ralph said his character's name was Vito, because I call him
Vito.
Which one is the Don? Johnny's the Don.
Johnny.
And Vito was the young.
His consigliere, right? His consigliere.
Yeah. And I'm hearing little things in my head that maybe you might I might be doing it again. Who knows?
Hey, that would be
fun.
That would be
to revisit
amazing.
that world.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I really do. I love it, actually.
But
There's nothing like live theater. You know that.
Nothing. And that separates the men from the boys. There's a lot of actors out there that will not go near live theater or on a stage. And I've heard every excuse in the book, well, I can't memorize lines. It's like, well, then you're not an actor.
No, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do a play, but, I can't memorize lines.
Yeah, no.
Please don't get me started
I won't get you started.
People who say they are actors. And
let's turn to 1991, because 1991 through now, you have been on every Law and Order. I just did my done all of them.
20th episode of The Family.
Yeah.
Just did 5 episodes as a recurring character named Ron Fredo.
Let's go back to 1991.
That's my first one.
And put up pick F, please.
You have a picture of
with Ice-T. There you go.
Oh, that's not 91, though.
Is that 91?
No.
When is it?
That's probably
95?
No.
98?
No, that's recent.
No.
That's maybe 10 years ago. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's maybe 10 years ago.
Let's go through them all.
Ice-T is the best. We love Ice-T.
Because we have them all. So there's Ice-T. There's
put up
Mariska.
That was recently as Ron Fredo,
recent,
the recurring role that I have. Yeah.
Let's put up H is Peter.
Peter, love him. We love our New York Islanders, me and Peter.
And then the next one's Chris.
There's Christopher, who I did. We crossed over and did his show, Organized Crime.
Organized Crime.
Yeah.
Great show.
Did that
and
recently.
then my favorite, your favorite.
The best in the business.
Peter Gallagher.
Yeah. So there's a story behind this picture. If we have time,
I want to hear the story. Thank you, Bobby. I want to hear your story.
So I'm doing a guest spot
about Peter.
I'm doing a guest spot of a doctor that was accused of raping kids, but I didn't do it, obviously.
Yes.
And so we're just shooting the breeze in the dressing room. And Peter did this movie back in the I want to say late 80s called The Idol Maker. You familiar with this movie?
Yes, I am.
It's one of my favorite films, Betty Ann, my wife, and so we watch it once a month. We love this movie. It's based on a true story about Frankie Avalon and Fabian and their manager, Bob Marcucci. So we're just shooting a breeze, and I says, Peter, I got to tell you, one of my favorite movies, we pop it in every month in the VCR or the DVD, is The Idol Maker. He goes, oh, my God, how do you even know that movie?
That's commitment, man.
Yeah. He's why I says, well, it's one of my favorite movies. We love that movie. So we started talking, and at this time, my honey was dealing with some health issues.
Yeah.
So unbeknownst to me, I'm like in the wings, and she's on the phone with me. We're just catching up, like, whatever. And he looks over. He says, is that Betty Ann? Are you talking to Betty Ann? I says, he says, give me the phone. He takes the phone from me. And in his Cesare voice, the character was Cesare. He's like, yo, Betty Ann, this is Cesare. I just want you to know you're going to kick ass, and we're all playing for you. And blah, blah. Made her day, her year, her life. Totally in tears. And then he invited us. He was doing a Broadway show at the time. We went to go see his Broadway show.
Yeah.
And just you talk about, a real mensch is what they say.
Yeah.
Just one of the real mensches in the business. Yeah. I love him. There's not a better guy, classier guy.
He's a sweetheart.
An honor to know Peter and to be able to work with him. Man. Yeah. Great guy.
Good guy. Good man. Good man.
Yes.
And so you did Law and
Can
Order.
I take a slug of water without showing the label so there's no plugs, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Can I hide it?
We're going to go to 2006, 2007.
Well, you're jumping around, kiddo.
We're going to jump around because we're going to put up pick K because, hello, you on a little thing called The Sopranos?
Little thing.
Is that little thing you on?
There's Jimmy.
There's you.
Yeah, I did 5 episodes the last season as Anthony Infante.
Yeah, and then we have a scene of you as Anthony Infante.
That was my first day on the job where I got hit on the West Side Highway with a guy on a motorcycle.
Oh, jeez.
And then they gave me the wrong address. And I went to the wrong location.
God, did you?
Thought I was getting fired on the very first day. I was 45 minutes late. But I got there. Jimmy gave me a big hug, said, welcome to the family. We're glad you're okay.
Yeah.
And the rest is history. Yeah, I was blessed to be on that show.
Tell me about the audition for that.
Well, I was up for, that role.
Yeah.
That was my 13th audition.
Wow.
And the last major audition I had before that was I was up for Little Carmine, which went to the great, my dear buddy Ray Abruzzo. But supposedly it was between me and him for that. So they liked me because they kept calling me back. And David was very specific. If he liked you, he wanted to find something for you, basically.
Right.
So I guess he thought I was right for Anthony Infante. And I auditioned for it. That was, like I said, the 13th audition. 20 minutes after the callback, you would go to Silver Cup here in Queens for the callback. Oh, and also I was at jury duty when I got the callback.
Really?
And Meredith Tucker, who was the cast director at the time, she says, Lou, David wants to see you right away. I'm like, but I'm at jury duty. She goes, well, just telling you right now, he wants to see you right away.
Oh my
I went up to the front desk and says, listen, I have a very important job interview. I'm leaving. She says, well, you're going to get a summons. I'm like, Good. I'll send you something to the mail. I don't care. I have to leave.
Yeah, really.
I drove to Silver Cup,
Uh-huh.
and I got the job. I got the job, and I had a blast doing it.
That is a very special family.
Yes.
You know,
and a lot of us today are still very close and get together.
That you keep in touch.
Yeah.
With a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just a special crew.
Yeah. Artie Pasquale and Vinny Pastore, and we're all great buddies and see each other as much as we can. Yeah. Vince Giratola.
Well, I'm gonna, we're gonna jump. We're gonna skip. We'll skip around a little bit.
I'm dizzy already.
We're gonna skip because
good. I'm sitting.
Let's go to. Wait, let me find it. Where is it? I wanted to skip because I mentioned how you guys actually had like a little reunion going on with. Let me look here. Pick S, please. Thank you, because you and I are in a movie called Once a Week for Life. And there's your like little mini soprano reunion
me
there.
And Paul Borghese and Tony Darrow, John Bianco.
There you go.
Armand Garrow, Bobby Finaro, Artie Pasquale. The great thing about that day is you can't see it in this picture, but where Artie was sitting, there was a big like Greek statue behind him. And the penis was literally pointed at his mouth. And I gave him hell the whole day about, Artie, there's a penis in your mouth. Don't turn around. It's not in the picture.
I cropped it.
When the movie comes out, you'll see it, though. I guarantee you'll see it in the movie.
It's so funny. All right, so I'm in the movie, but actually the way it was edited, you only see like this side of me and you hear me, but you don't see me.
Did you shoot in Astoria, Queens, too?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
With George, what's George's last name?
George Zufalo. Shout out to George Zufalo.
Shout out to George. Good man, George.
Jimmy Shirts was there in that picture also.
I met him for the first time.
He wasn't in The Sopranos, but there were a couple of people in that shot. But to me, it was like a little family reunion.
Oh, we had a lot of laughs.
I'm sure you did. Let me tell you, you could have just set up the camera and let it roll.
Yeah.
You know, but I wanted to put that up there because we're talking about,
Hey, shout out to Tony Darrow. Hope he's doing great. We're all praying and doing good, Tony. Fight the good fight, buddy. We all love you, and we miss you, and I'm sure you're doing great.
We do. And you did 3 episodes on As the World Turns. Did you do
you're going way back. Yeah.
You did. We're going way back.
Yeah.
That was back in we did that 2003 to like 2008, something like that.
No, it was
I don't know. Those are the dates I have.
I don't think 2008, probably before that though.
To 2000.
But I was a character that was
I
was chasing the lead character. I was hired to do some damage kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I had a great scene where I attempted. No, he was just a thug.
Right.
He was just a thug, but I was an attempted rapist. You know, but this time I really was a rapist. Not like in SVU, I was accused of being a rapist. Yeah.
How was it doing?
Man, you got stuff on me.
I do have stuff.
Girl.
All right, let's go. All right, so then you did. I'm just going to write. You did something called The Lemon. You were associate producer on that.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I produced. Short film. Won a bunch of awards. Yeah.
That must have been beautiful.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing.
You can see it online. It's a good story about a father who has a son that's addicted on drugs.
Yeah.
And he basically kidnaps him to clean him up. It's a really strong. Strong little short film.
Let me tell you something. That's a realistic movie for many people.
Yeah.
Because it happens.
Yeah.
You did the Cadillac Crew. You did 5 episodes of that.
Cadillac Crew. Wow, you're going back.
Yeah. Then you did the Americans. You did 1 episode of that.
Americans, again, you want to talk about nice people?
Yeah.
Carrie Russell. If you ever get a chance to work with Carrie Russell, the best. Yeah. Sweetheart, doll. Love Carrie Russell.
Then talk about Artie. You did Bear, which was a short.
Well, listen, and Artie knows this because I tell it to his face.
We love you, Artie.
We love you, Artie. But to this day, we did the short called The Bear. And that night, Artie wasn't feeling well. He had vertigo.
Yes.
And he was having a lot of trouble. But we got through it. The next morning, who wakes up with vertigo for the first time in his life? Me.
No.
Now, they say it's not viral. You know what I'm saying? But literally.
But how crazy is that?
I have vertigo now. I get it a couple of times a week. Thank you, Artie Pasquale. Wow. Something to remember me by. Yeah, I have a chronic vertigo. I never had it before I worked with Artie Pasquale.
Wow.
Thanks, Artie.
You did Girls, 1 episode. You did Nurse Jackie, 1 episode. And you also worked with, our girl, Allie Mulrain.
Yes.
Sweetheart Allie. With Murdered by the Mob. Mm-hmm. And she was also,
Allie was...
a double. She was...
Edie Falco's double for many, many years.
You did Orange is the New Black. You played Coach Grimaldi.
Yeah, great scene. Had a great guest spot on that. You did
The Perfect Murder, 3 episodes. You did Vinyl with James Franco. And then we're going to put up M because not only did you work with the man once, you worked with him twice.
No, Vinyl was Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, but
Vinyl was about the record business.
Oh, okay.
The Deuce was with James Franco.
Deuce, which is the next pick.
Let's see.
M.
That's me and James
That's
on the
you.
Deuce. Yeah. Yeah.
Then you did. Thank you. Then you did The Fifth Borough, which was John Bianco's baby.
Yeah,
that he
Johnny
wrote.
directed it. Steve Stanilos wrote and produced it.
And then that was also with Vinnie Pastore,
Yeah.
Kathy Moriarty. That was a short that you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Which they tried to turn into a series. I don't know what happened with
I don't know either. I would have loved to have seen that.
They did some type of film that I wasn't in, but I don't know about the film.
Then you also produced Sober?
Yeah, Sober. Sober, my producing partner and I, Tony Vitale.
Yeah.
We produced it's you want to say sitcom, it's not a sitcom.
No.
It's a dramedy.
Yeah.
It's based on a woman who's got all kinds of problems, drinking problems and sex problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's a retired cop with the Boston Police Department. And we're actively trying to sell that right now. We changed it to Sobering right now.
Okay.
And that's a wonderful little project. Hopefully we'll see what happens.
You did that. Millenniums, 6 episodes.
Millenniums is on Amazon right now. It's about Millenniums.
You did Crashing. You did Holy Broken with Tom Humbert.
Long Island Guy, my boy Tom.
I had on my show, which is a beautiful,
He's supposed to close to be shooting that again. He just reached out to me recently.
That was also with Terry Khan, who's a host on QVC.
Yes.
You did Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
You did
Another
episode
great
on
set.
that. You did The Blacklist. Everybody's watched these shows. Now, let's talk about The Irishman.
Are you going to list my 170 credits?
No, I'm not doing all of them. But let's talk about The Irishman and pick you, please, because you have an interesting story about The Irishman.
There's me and
Mr.
Scorsese.
Yeah, you and Marty.
Well, John Bianco has the same story as I do with this.
Well, because you were with each other.
Oh, did he tell you the story?
No, but you're going to,
okay,
even though I know it.
So what happened was I was up for a role.
Yes. Which
went to Bo Dietl. Bo Dietl wound up getting the role that I was up for.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get a call. Hey, Lou, this is blah, blah, blah. We love your work. We'd love you to have a scene in the film.
Right.
Okay, what's happening? Well, what it is you and John Bianco says, I love John's a buddy of mine. You put me and John together. Great. Yeah, you're going to sit at De Niro and Pesci's table. You're going to be two of their buddies, and you'll get dialogue when you get there, and it'll be improv and stuff like that. I said, okay, great. As long as it's just dialogue.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, as long as I'm going to get at least my rate.
Right.
Yeah, you're getting your rate, so it's great. So me and John show up. We get into wardrobe. But next thing we know, okay, you guys are sitting over here. And we're literally like 50 yards away from Pesci and De Niro's table. Me and John are like, sorry, but we're supposed to be there.
Right.
And this is what we were told. And we're like, listen.
Yeah, but this is what we were told.
We were told something different.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, it's fine if you want to put us there. We're not speaking, but don't think you're downgrading us. Just make sure that we're still getting our contract. And John was with me on this. And John, make sure, because we're not getting downgraded. We're not going to get. We got lied to about that, but you're not going to also cheat us out of our money.
Yeah.
So we wound up being, instead of characters in the film, where I think John is Copa guy number 2 and I'm Copa guy number 3 or whatever the hell it is. But we got our day rate and we get our residuals. Which is nothing because nobody saw it anyway.
This is show business.
But yeah,
right?
So that was a disappointment.
Yeah.
One of the few disappointments that we've had in this business, not just me and John, but many other people.
Well, there was a series that was on that I enjoyed watching, and I was kind of sad when it went off. Can we put up pick N, please? Because this is you and a picture of Nicholas from For Life.
Oh, God.
And not for nothing, but you're great in everything you do, but I enjoyed you in this, and I love this show.
I love this show, too. I love Nicholas. I want to say it's Pinnock. I never pronounce it.
Pinnock.
I had no idea he was from England.
Yes, I know. Isn't that crazy? Because he doesn't use the accent.
I had no idea.
I know, it's wild.
And then, like, our first break in between scenes, he's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, wait a second. You're not from the South Bronx? Are you kidding me?
I know.
Class act, class gentleman, great. And I think, I hadn't seen him in a while, but I think he just got another series, God willing, I hope.
Okay.
Because he's a wonderful man, a wonderful actor.
I have to say, years ago, you were quoted, I don't have the exact quote, but I'm going to paraphrase by saying,
I hope it was a good quote.
One day, I am hoping to work with Pacino. This is years ago. And I think you manifested it, because if you could put up pick O, please, you did get to work with Pacino in Hunters.
Well, Al has always been my hero.
Yes.
He's one of the reasons I'm an actor since I'm a kid. I met him on the set of The Godfather back in the day.
Yes.
And when I got the job on Hunters, we didn't work together, but we're on the same episode.
Correct.
When I saw the call sheet that he was on the call sheet, I grabbed one of the PAs. I'm like, I don't know how you're going to do this, but please, you got to get a message to Al. that this little boy from The Godfather, whose father was supposed to play Luca Brasi, would love to please just say hello.
Yeah, he's on set.
So all day I must have asked about 11 times and nothing. I'm getting ready to leave. I get a knock on my door. It's the little PA guy. He says, "Lou, we got you." He wants to say hello to you. I gave the kid the biggest hug and kiss. I think I kissed him on the lips, the kid. And he brought me to his trailer, and Al was leaving. And before he left, we got to talk for a couple of minutes. So we talked about The Godfather, my father.
Wow.
And it just meant the world to me. And Al is just on another planet, sweet and kind and generous. And that made my life.
Oh, I'm sure it
Talking
did.
about my dad and taking a picture with him.
Priceless.
And being on the same episode.
Priceless.
Of the great Al Pacino. There's nobody like him, never will be another Al Pacino.
Yeah. You did Manifest, 3 episodes. Officer Debaca.
Yeah, that was great. Wonderful show.
And then you also
Crazy Airplane Show.
Tell me if you did produce, because I have it here, The Undesirables.
Yeah, The Undesirables is another sitcom pilot.
Okay.
About people that are stuck in purgatory that we shot. We shot it with Jason Mewes from Silent Bob and whatever like that.
Yeah.
So we're actively shopping that. I'm a producer on that and one of the leads in that. I played St. Pete on that. Crazy St. Peter. I played with that.
You did an episode of Blue Bloods. Let's put up Pick P.
Murray played Murray on Blue Bloods.
P, because now we lost him. Unfortunately, we lost Julian July 2nd, just recently. But you did work with him on FBI Most Wanted.
Yeah. Again, very kind.
And it was a great scene.
Yeah, it was a good scene. It was a nice guest spot, and he was wonderful.
Great. And then Q, let's put up Q, because we got a picture of you with Michael from Bo.
Look at this. I'm exhausted. You're exhausted already.
Look how much work you do. Me. Exhausting. You're the one who's done it all, my friend.
I was amazed. That episode I did with them, it was a Christmas scene.
Yes.
And I'd never seen like a snow machine in action before. Holy cow. These giant trucks, and the back of the truck is one big ice block. And the ice block comes down the ramp, and they turn it out. And this was like in the middle of July or something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I had never seen.
It's wild, right?
Wow, yeah.
It's wild. Okay, so then from there, you did Severance, 1 episode.
Did 1 episode Severance,
yes.
Did a guest on that. Met Ben Stiller.
Yeah, well, we have a pick. We have
his dad and my dad were friends.
T, please. T. There you are.
Oh, there we are. Talking about my dad probably and his dad. They were friends back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, they worked together. Back in vaudeville and all that stuff.
Okay, so you did We Crashed, which is R, please, with Anne. And that's on Apple Plus.
Yes. I just worked with her again. I did a film called Verity, which is coming out with her.
Yes, she did.
And again, she's it's crazy. I found.
And that's
I don't know if you guys agree with me.
With Verity is with her and Dakota Johnson.
And
correct?
Josh Hartnett, which is wonderful too.
Okay.
But the bigger the stars that I've worked with, going to the Anne Hathaways and the Kerry Russells and the Sarah Jessica Parker, it seems that they're so more grounded and kinder and generous than the mid-level guys that we work with.
Really?
Who think right.
I
mean, I've worked with guys that if you asked 10 out of 10 people on the street who they were, people would know who they were.
Right.
But who they think they are on the set, it's like, why are you acting like that, man? There's nobody even knows who you are. Why are you acting like that?
Yeah.
It seems to be the bigger the people that we work with, the nicer and more grounded they are.
It's true. It's
crazy.
True. You did Mooch.
And Mooch is another pilot that we produced with Tony Vitale.
You produced it.
Yeah.
All right. So talking about snow.
If I just sell one of these things, I'm set for life. All these things we produce.
You mentioned snow. So let's talk about Ebenezer the Traveler. You mentioned snow. So let's
Long Island's own Jerry Parisi.
Let's talk. Yes.
Father Christmas. That's on Amazon now.
So it's a holiday movie, which is adorable.
Really cute.
And
really
directed by Joe Valenti.
Great Joe.
Which I'm actually going to have on. I'm having Joe on my show. Hopefully Joe's going to come on in October next month. We're going to find a date for him. But how much fun is it making a holiday movie?
Oh, we're trying. I have a project now called the Brooklyn Christmas.
I know.
That people are looking at. And we're close on it.
I know.
That was written by Anthony Mangano.
Yes.
And Drew. Oh, what's Drew's last? Is it Drew Hendrickson? You know Drew. I want to say Hendrickson. He's a Long Island guy. Drew, forgive me. I'm terrible. I know you for years, but I'm just terrible. I'm getting old.
And Anthony Mangano.
They wrote a wonderful Christmas story.
We know him, don't we? We know him.
Yeah. And you know Drew too, right? You know Drew from out here. Drew is a big Long Island writer, producer guy.
Yeah.
So we're close on that. it's kind of a Wonderful Life meets Goodfellas. It's really,
I like that.
Really a wonderful Christmas story.
Then you also did The Accused, which is on BET.
Oh, is that on now?
Yeah.
I played a detective in that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
It's a BET original, The Accused.
Yeah.
So you just, you are just kicking butt, kicking. And talking about producing, I got some things here that I think.
You got some things here?
Some things here. The B&B Diaries.
That's a reality show that my partner produced.
Okay.
I'm not involved with that.
And
I don't know. I got to look at the contract.
And
I'm not involved with that one.
An Unfamiliar Life.
That's a screenplay that we're trying to sell. Also, Tony Vitale wrote that.
Third Date.
Yep. Producing that. That's a rom-com.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, baby.
But let me give you a couple things that we're close on it.
What are you close on?
The closest things that we're on is a wonderful film called Steubenville, which is a faith-based film.
Correct.
Which we have the wonderful, great, your friend and ours, Dan Lauria, is going to star and direct. We're close on that.
I love Dan. Now, these are 3 that you're doing that you wrote, and you're producing, and you're starring in.
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll do at least one of them in the spring.
And that's also faith-based.
Steubenville is faith-based.
Yes.
It's about 3 friends growing up in Steubenville, Ohio, around all the mills closing and stuff. And, and basically staying true to their faith and their friendship in Steubenville, Ohio. We have a cop movie called Honor. That I wrote.
Which is a 1980s
80s gritty drama about a family of cops that all have secrets.
Yeah.
I wrote that with Dave Jogler.
Yeah.
And let's see what. And the other thing that we're close on.
Dark comedy. The dark comedy.
The darkest of comedies.
About Elvis.
Are you an Elvis Presley fan?
I love Elvis.
Who's not an Elvis Presley fan?
Speaking about Elvis, let's put a pic V, please.
Oh, you got me in it. How did you get that me in the jumpsuit?
Oh, yeah. Make that big.
That's a promo shot. How did you get that?
I love it. Listen, I got my ways.
Oh, my God.
I love this pic.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you real quick, you look a little like Michael Rispoli there.
I never heard that before.
Do you see it? I see it, Michael Rispoli.
Well, I hope that's a compliment, Michael.
It is a compliment.
Watching.
He's a good-looking man.
Michael's
I wouldn't
great.
say that if he wasn't.
Michael's great.
So tell me about this. Tell me about Elvis.
King Killer.
Who doesn't love Elvis? Come on.
A King Killer. It's a story about a mother who was crazy about Elvis Presley and wants her son to be the next Elvis Presley.
Right.
Well, she gets the idea, her and her cellmate, to go around the country killing other Elvis impersonators. So I, Elvis Barone,
will be the only one left.
Can become the greatest Elvis impersonator of them all. It's a we workshopped it over the last year and a half at the Actors Gym with Bobby Moresco. We've got some heavy duty interest in it. And
I love it.
It's a wonderful, I got to send you the screenplay. You'll love it.
I love it.
So I think we're going to do that in the spring, God willing.
Love it.
And we're hoping to surround me with 2 stars to play my mom and to play my girlfriend.
Okay.
So, but we're really, really proud of that. We worked really hard on it. As a matter of fact, we have what they call Retro Night coming up sometime next month. We don't have a date yet, but you'll be the first to know.
Okay. In
the city, it's called Retro Night, the Actors Gym, which is run by Bobby Moresco. It's a workshop where actors and writers and directors bring their projects in and we workshop them to fruition, whether it gets sold or whatever, just to work.
Yeah.
And we've been working on King Killer, and a scene from King Killer has been picked to be in Retro Night. So if you want to see me live in that jumpsuit,
yes, definitely,
you'll have to come to Retro Night at the Actors Gym, and we'll fill you in. As soon as I have the date, you'll know, and you'll plug it for me.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a great night of works that are in progress that you will definitely see soon, whether it be on the stage or on screen. These are all things that are going to be done.
Love it. We'll talk about plug-in. Let's take a quick break, shall we? We'll be back after this. Don't go away. More with Lou.
Well, hi there, Theresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Tea Time on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Theresa. Bye.
How you doing? It's Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Theresa Canastraci Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. And make sure you follow Theresa on Facebook. Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're watching tonight. Lou Martini Jr. is in the house. He's a writer, he's a producer, he's a director.
I just had to run to the oxygen tank back here and get some oxygen.
This man has done so much. I mean, seriously. I mean, he's a working actor for over how many years?
I started in 1964.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
But consistently working where you don't have to.
Well, the last 20 to 25 years. Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the bartender wait on tables. Which is,
like this is it. This is it. This is what he does.
I do for a living.
This is it.
But one of the reasons that I'm able to do that is because I also now, about 10 years ago, I hooked up with my partner, Tony Vitale, who I mentioned a few times.
Yeah.
And we decided to, look, we need to create work for ourselves also. So now we also produce and we write and we do things like that. And for all young actors out there, just don't act. It's very, very difficult enough just to act. If you can write. If you can direct. If you can produce, do as much as you can, as much as you can in this business.
Yeah.
And like I said, for the last 20, 25 years, almost I've been consistently. I mean, I've had times where it was, am I going to go get that catering job? Oh, residual. Hold on. Oh, hold on. NBC, I booked that job. All right, hold on another 2 weeks. We've come close.
Yeah.
But God willing,
That's it. Something always pops up.
Yeah.
Something always pops. You know what's going to pop up right now? Because you're dressed as Elvis.
One night with you.
We have a video of you singing. Can we play it?
What?
Yeah, we got you singing.
What?
Here we go, Lou Martini.
Oh, my.
Singing.
Now, I'm not a singer. I'm an actor who likes to sing.
He sings. Hey, guess what? Did anyone notice he's wearing the same shirt?
It's the same shirt.
All right, so first of all, wait, when I saw Lou tonight for dinner, I said to him, love the shirt. Isn't that the first thing I said to you?
Yes, you did. I love my paisley stuff.
First thing I said to him was, I love the shirt. And you know what?
God.
I didn't even correlate it until you mentioned it.
And that's a few years ago in the Bronx.
That's in the Boogie Down Bronx.
The Boogie Down Bronx with the great Gene DiNapoli, New York Elvis, who's
Shout
a dear
out
friend
to
of
Gene.
ours.
Yes.
He brought me up to sing. That's the only song I know. And it's funny. That song heard so good, right?
Yes.
I have a little place down the Jersey Shore.
I know you do.
And the Eddie Testa Band. If you're not familiar with the Eddie Testa Band, get familiar with Eddie Testa.
Okay.
They're the shit down in New Jersey. Can I say shit? They're the shit down the Jersey
Well,
Shore.
You said it 3
it already.
times now. Don't say it again.
But Eddie brings me on stage, and they had a little thing in like the Jersey Shore paper. Who's your favorite guest singer?
Right.
With the Eddie Testa Band.
Yeah.
And it was me, Lou Martini, singing "Hurt So Good." Who knows? Maybe I get a record contract now. Is next. That's the only thing I haven't done is sung professionally.
Not for nothing. I mean, I know the audio and the visuals not clear and crisp, but you could hold a note.
I can sing a little bit.
You
can.
I can sing a little bit. You can. You've done karaoke.
Yeah, I've done karaoke.
I know. I saw you.
I've done karaoke sober. Are you kidding me? Come on. I take my karaoke serious.
You
sometimes.
do. You really do. Oh my God, that's awesome.
That's too much. Where'd you get that clip from?
Listen to me. I can't tell
Who got to my laptop? Did somebody get to my laptop?
No. Oh, let's say. By the way,
is this Russian disinformation? What's happening?
He's not on Facebook. All right, so I'll tell you that now.
Well, I am, but I don't go on there unless
he doesn't go on there a lot. But you can find him, Lou Martini Jr. If you want to put it on the screen, thank you, Bobby. Lou Martini Jr.
.com. I have my news page and happenings there
on Facebook, and then he's on. No, I meant if you want to change the name because it still says Tea Time with Theresa. It's still Lou Martini Jr. on Facebook. Thank you. And it's Lou Martini Jr. on Instagram. And if you want to look at everything that this man has done,
the
go
website,
to LouMartiniJr.com because it's a great site. There's a lot there.
Thank you. Yeah, we try.
You know, and you do. You try to keep it. I know you try.
It's hard though. That social media stuff is hard.
You try. You also producing a Brooklyn Miracle. Did we mention
that? Well,
that?
That's a Brooklyn Christmas.
That's the Brooklyn Christmas. Okay,
yeah, it's switched names.
What about Whacked? Where are they now?
Whacked is...
You're the creator and writer for that?
Yeah, it's a reality show based on what we want to do is we want to find actors and actresses who have died in famous death scenes in famous films and television programs. Like, for example, the woman that got eaten in the first part of Jaws, the naked woman.
Yes.
Whatever happened to that
Whatever
lady?
happened to her?
Did she wind up being a stripper in Cleveland? Did she wind up being the mayor of Phoenix? You know, we want to track down people. And quick story, our dear friend Vinny Pastore,
Yes.
he did the pilot with me.
Okay.
And I tried to set up with Vinny. Now, Vinny, remember,
Yes.
you don't know me. We're going to find you here at the casino after not knowing
right,
where you've
right,
been.
Right.
So we find Vinny to the casino, and I do my little intro, up with the great Vinny Pastore. And it's like, so Vinny, where you been? First words out of Vinny's mouth. Louis, you know me. I've been doing Broadway, and I've been doing this, and I was doing. I think the cut. No, Vinny, you don't know me. I don't know any of this. We just found you.
That's great.
The great Vinny Pastore.
Oh my God, that's
so
great.
He's in the pilot episode of Whacked. We're actively seeking to sell that.
Oh my God.
I think that's a hit show. I think it is.
I love it.
Sell
I love that idea.
Good concept.
What about
right?
Justice Delivered? You directed
That's
that?
a true crime. No, producer on it.
You produced it?
With Tony Vitale.
Okay.
Tony Vitale has a full plate, doesn't she? How many times have I said her name? Tony, we love you. You're a busy gal. My co-producer, cohort in.
But 2016, this man won best actor. You won best actor in the Manhattan International Theater Festival.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Houston Film
You did.
Festival.
I didn't get to that yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Because I'm really proud of that.
The Houston International Film Festival. Yeah.
Yeah, I won.
World Fest. Hello.
It's the fourth biggest festival in the country.
Yes.
I was nominated for Best Actor.
Yes, you
for
were.
a very dark comedy called Suicide Notes, which you can see on Amazon.
Yes. Yeah.
Where I played a nudist. I am naked.
I was going to ask you
from
about
the waist
that.
up the whole film, basically. And I was nominated against Eric Roberts, Edward James Olmos, some really great people. And I won, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
Can you believe that? I won. The other one was a theater award, the Manhattan Theater Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've won some awards in my time.
You did.
So that's kind of cool. Anytime you're recognized, it's an amazing thing because, again, we don't do this to win awards or to make money.
No.
Otherwise, we wouldn't do it because we don't win awards. We don't make money.
Yeah,
we do it for the love of it. And when your work is recognized, it's a great thing. And that, Houston World Fest, that was amazing.
Tell me about Adultish.
Adultish is
that's a comedy.
We're shooting at
you
this
play
month.
Barry.
Yeah, we're shooting at this month.
Yes.
Again, produced by Tony Vitale.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm mixing up my Tonys, but Tony Vitale's the producer. My producing partner is Tony D'Antonio, which I mistakenly said a few times. Tony Vitale. Tony D'Antonio is my producing partner, and my business wife. We call her our movie husband and husband wife.
Okay, so you have a
and
movie
Tony
husband,
Vitale
movie wife.
Is my producer. Producer on Adultish this month. So Tony D'Antonio did everything else with me.
Right.
And Tony Vitale's doing Adultish. We're shooting at this month. Really, really funny. Not a coming of age story.
I know we mentioned this at dinner, so I don't know if did I mention Mob Sense here?
Not at dinner you did.
Here. So Mob Sense is Ronnie Marmo.
Right. We shot a proof of concept with Ronnie Marmo.
And you're a producer on that.
Producer on that, one of the leads in it with Ronnie Marmo. And what is Nick's blanket on Nikki's last name? Nick from Philadelphia. We love you, Nick. Why am I blanking on your last names? Because I'm tired.
I don't know.
But Nick wrote it. And with Ronnie Marmo directed, and we had a really blast shooting a concept down to Philadelphia, proof of concept.
Then came a Rainbow, and you play Frank.
Yeah. We're hoping that it's going to be a franchise. We just shot the first film. I just did a cameo in the first film because they're setting me up to be one of the leads in the second film.
Yes. With
the great screen queen. Not only, I hate when people call them screen queens because some of these young ladies are really wonderful actresses.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Felissa Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, we just worked together for the first time, and now we'll be working together on the sequel.
That's good.
Then came a Rainbow. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really, really scary movie about some evil twins.
Ooh.
And the twins do a great job.
Ooh.
Great kids.
Oh, I like that.
So we're going to try and stay busy this fall. And we're going to Ohio.
Yes, you're going to Ohio.
In October to MC the, is it Weeds and Laughs? You have it in your notes there.
Wait.
Laughs and Weeds? It's a comedy festival with a bunch of named comedians. I'm
it's
emceeing
called
it.
Grass and Laughs.
Grass and Laughs. There you go.
That's October 3rd and 4th out in Ohio. If you're in Ohio, go to Grass and Laughs, October 3rd and 4th.
It's in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, as I like to say.
That's the comedy festival. And then you're also doing a reading Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday.
This Sunday, plug it.
Wonderful new play called Misty and Rover. This Sunday at the Spark Theater Festival at the Chain Theater. 5
p.m.
Just 5 p.m. Just go online. It's going to be on my website and stuff. And I also put something on Facebook today.
Yes.
So yeah. I broke down. I went on Facebook. I put a little something on Facebook today.
So if you're not doing
it's called Misty and Rover.
This Sunday, 5
Please
o'clock,
come.
Go see Lou.
Again, come say hello.
Come say hi.
Joanna Pickering wrote
He's
a
friendly.
really wonderful
He's very
play.
friendly. He's a very friendly man.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's talk about. Wait, what was the other thing I want to get to? Oh,
my podcast.
Hello, your podcast.
There you go.
Thank you.
We're in the podcast world together now.
All right. So Lou started but wait, before we do the podcast, I have 2 more picks I have to get in. Okay. W, please, because I never got to meet this man. I came very close.
This is amazing.
Came very close to meeting Danny.
This is amazing.
And I never met him. I was supposed to meet him before COVID, before he passed away. Charlie was supposed to introduce him to me. It didn't happen. So love Danny. And another person who I did meet, pick X, please, Paul. I met Paul.
Yeah,
lovely guy. You got to work with him too. Paul
that was my
Sorvino.
Second Law.
Yeah, you were young. Look
my second Law,
with your badge on.
Paul and Chris Nolt, who's a good guy too.
So I wanted to get to that. Okay, so the podcast. Let's put up pick Y, please, because I'll tell you why. Because you started this podcast called Breaking Balls. I just love saying it. Breaking Balls with Johnny P.
With a Z, B-A-L-L-Z.
Right, with Johnny P, who's also Johnny Potenza.
He's the most famous guy in Staten Island.
Yes, he is.
And he'll let you know it, right, John?
Yes, he will. So you started this podcast.
Well, Johnny started the podcast because Johnny had a late night show.
Well, he had a late night show.
Which was very, very successful on cable TV.
Many years.
Great guests.
Up late with Johnny.
And he had this idea for the podcast, and he asked me to come along and co-host with him. I said, I love you like a brother. Why not? And you know we're doing good.
And then we could go to the next pick because you got Gary in there who comes on.
Yes, Gary is a regular now on season 2.
Okay.
With Conchetta Rose, a lovely young lady.
I couldn't get a picture.
You have a picture of Conchetta?
So Conchetta.
That's the crew for season 2.
Yeah. Thank you, Bobby. So tell me about Breaking Balls.
Well, I was going to say we're doing very well because we've already got 2 lawsuits for breaking. We've had 2 people accused to sue us, which is great.
Oh, wow.
Which is great. It's like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, our lawyers will talk to your lawyer, whatever. Just go ahead. You know, the show is called Breaking Balls. Everything is in good fun.
It is in good fun. People, you can't take life seriously.
Yes, that's exactly why we got this show.
And I'm excited to announce I'll be on season 2.
Yes, and you'll be on.
Yes.
And we will break your balls.
And they're breakable.
So bring your balls to be broken.
I have bigger balls than most men, so bring it.
There you go. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear. No, it's a show about a couple of guys. We shoot the breeze. We have guests on, and we just talk about what's going on. It's not a political show. Sometimes we'll go to certain places, you know. And we'd like to speak the truth. But we want to be entertaining.
You want to keep it light.
Yes.
And you want to keep it fun.
It's very light. And it's like I said, we break each other's balls more than anybody else's balls.
Yeah, I know. I love watching it. I really do.
And we have a good time. So tune in. It's on a social platform near you. Right now, as we speak, the first season is airing all the episodes.
Now, you pre-record, correct? You're not live like me. You pre-record.
Yes. Eventually, we would like to go live.
Okay.
You know, I think this season right now, we're going to be almost live, where we're going to be shooting, and it's going to air the same week, I think.
Okay, almost.
We're going to be more topical. We'll be almost live. Yeah,
we're almost live.
Yeah, almost live. That's like my sex life, almost live. All
right, so Tea Time is on every Monday night live at 8:00 on YouTube and Facebook.
I watch.
Lou watches, and then my show goes to Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV, Apple TV, and seen every Saturday at 11 a.m. I was on channel 20. I don't know if I'm still on channel 1300. They're going back and forth. Just watch us. We're going to be on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. For people who live on Long Island.
I don't get up till 3.
TV.
I don't get up till 3. So that's okay. I won't see your Saturday morning stuff.
No,
sorry
I'll send you this. Okay. Then you send it to whoever you want.
Oh, this show's going to be on Saturday morning?
Yeah. For people who live on Long Island. Locally, local stuff.
I got you.
So now you are currently living in Brooklyn.
I'm in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Right.
And then I have...
you shoot Breaking Balls in Staten Island.
We shoot in Staten Island at Phoenix Studios.
Okay.
Yeah. Tony Hansen's Phoenix Studios. If you're looking for a great studio, also on that neck of the woods, give Tony a call. He's got a great facility. If you're in Staten Island,
and if you're on Long Island, it's paradise.
I was saying when I walked in this place,
he was here a year ago.
What's George's last name?
Buzzio.
I did George Buzzio's show last year.
Yeah.
And literally I walked in, it was a desk and we were surrounded by boxes. I thought it was like somebody was hoarding the studio.
No, and it was in transition.
It is beautiful. This studio is beautiful. I highly recommend it.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing place.
So listen, we got like a minute and a half. Is there anything else that I left out or you want to plug?
Oh my God. I don't think so. I don't think so. The only thing you left out is I think you didn't say the last time I had a cold, because otherwise you've had everything in my life written down in those notes.
Hey, listen, I make sure... I want to get I want to get everything. And this isn't even everything. So if you really want to see all like 163 things that the man's done. Just seriously, check out his IMDb. Go to his website, LouMartiniJr.com. Watch his reel. I mean, I wanted to pull so much stuff. You know, my door's always open to you.
I love you. You do a wonderful job.
I love
Keep
you
watching.
too.
She is so kind and generous, and please keep watching. She's terrific and wonderful. God bless you and everything you do.
You're the best.
You're the best.
And I told him he's going to fly home. It's not going to be a pain in the butt to get home.
Only be 2 hours.
No, it won't. Hey, listen, I think I might go karaoke after this if you want to join me.
Are you serious?
All right, listen. Tea time again every Monday night. I'm here at 8 o'clock. I just want to tell everyone I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week. And remember, tell everyone you love them. Ciao.